Hello, my name is Yashee Srivastava. I have been working for a PSB for past 2 years, and I have a YouTube channel in which I teach English. So I make English related videos. I am also undergoing training for IELTS trainer and soft skills and business English expert. My channel's name is Education Wagon, and I am really passionate about teaching. Yeah,
Okay, so are you a trainer as well?
I am undergoing training actually. I've started undergoing it.
Okay, so all right. I can see a future teacher in you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's good. You're working, you're running a channel, and you're undergoing training also, right?
Yeah, I'm undergoing training because since I'm very passionate about this and I want it to pursue as my career, so that's the decision I've taken for myself.
Okay, is it recently you have realized that you're passionate towards teaching, or you really wanted to become a teacher, and
I
you just
was. I Earlier I was, but you see, I wasn't getting time to do this. But since now I have time and I have a lot of spare time, so I thought maybe I should sharpen my skills a better. So that's the reason why I started training.
okay, okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right. And your channel is all about English and what is all about your channel?
I want to teach English basically. So it's mainly about English speaking skills, communication skills, how to become a public speaker, how you can enhance your vocabulary, and how also personality development, which includes business English and soft skills.
Okay, that's really wonderful. Okay, that's so nice.
Right.
Which means I'm talking to a person who is who is having a lot of knowledge about English, and you're gonna correct me if I'll make any mistakes. So
Oh,
please,
no,
okay?
no, it's not like this. Even I make mistakes. And when you learn English as a second language, I think there are times when you make mistakes, and I really don't have any problem. Even I'm not ashamed of it, because that's how you learn. That's how you improve. Yeah.
Absolutely right. So, I mean, how do you manage all these things? Like you told me that you're working with a bank, right?
Yeah.
And all these extra things, how do you manage? I mean, how do you get time? And the thing is that you are staying away from the family, which means you have to manage all your daily works. So
Actually, working on myself, especially English, makes me happy. So when I was really tired and frustrated with my job, I decided let's do something for myself, something that makes me happy, something which can take me forward. So this is the best thing that I can do. At least this is what I believe. So that's how I started working on it. And finally, I relaunched my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, I'm happy about it and I'm enjoying. The most important part is that you must enjoy what you're doing. So I'm enjoying a lot this. So it makes me happy.
is that you're not happy with your job?
It's not like that. It's just that it's very monotonous. So you get bored out of it. Daily you are doing the same thing, and especially not doing anything for yourself, but for someone else, which is good. It's like helping and serving customers. And I love that thing about my job that you get to know people who are really, from poor family and poor background, and you help them, you make their day by just your smile or just serving them in a better way. So it's definitely good, but I really want to do something for myself also. Like it's high time. I need to hone up my skills, my speaking skills, and I really want to help people through this. So it's not just for myself, it makes me happy, yes, but I also want to help people or someone who's weak in English. And if I can help him or make him at a better place, I would be really happy. Like it's worth living, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, after watching your videos, if someone is learning something, that would be good for him and it would be really helpful. So, all right. If you get a chance in the future, like now you're working, right, in a bank, and working in a bank is not a small thing, I think. It's a very good thing. And you must be earning a handsome salary. But what in future if you get a job in your in your interest, as per your interest, okay, and there you won't get this much salary, or in the starting you must be getting a less salary, but your interest is there. So like, what would be your decision? Like, would you quit your job and would you like take forward your interest, or what would you do?
Actually, that's the plan. I don't know if I'll be paid well ahead, but it makes me happy. And the banking sector is very dicey at this point of time. So you never know, it might get privatized any day. So currently, my plan is just to work on myself. And also, I really want this full time. So currently, I'm doing it part time, but I really want this full time. So even if initially I don't get better, as you said, results in terms of money, I would take the decision. I know it is going to be the hardest decision of my life because I worked for this examination. I really worked hard for this examination. But yeah, if I get this opportunity, at the end, all matters is that you are happy or not with your job. So I think I've realized this in these 2 years that mental peace is very important and I cannot keep my mental peace at stake. So I have been thinking about this, though it will be the toughest decision, but I have not discussed this with my family. But yes, I'm planning to do something like this. So yeah, it's like an adventure for me as well. So yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, I have this thing in my mind, and I'm ready to give up all these things that I have at present for this thing.
Okay, so who inspired you to get like to do career in banking sector, and your family or someone else?
My mother always wanted me to become a part of a sector which will provide you job security. So she is a state government employee, and she always motivated me. She was like, "No, you have to get into a sector where you have job security, where you get paid well. That's secondary." But she always wanted job security. So even in conditions like pandemic, bank assure you that they won't lay you off or something like that. So she was the motivation, you can say, and she wanted me to come to this. And I think banking, yes, because I've seen my cousins and everyone working here and having a secure job and they getting paid very well. So yeah, that was my motivation.
All right. As I'm also from like commerce background, and I know how much hard work you have to do to like give the exam and prepare for the exam. So like I can understand how hard you must have worked to get this job. It's not easy at
Yeah,
all.
and it's
And
like it took me 2 years, so I know the pain and the journey. I still, there were some days when I felt bad. I felt like I should give up. But then there were some days when I was getting the desired results. So I was like, no, it's time to buck up. I cannot give up now. So, you go through these phases. And keeping that in mind, I think that, for any aspirant, it is very difficult to prepare for any examination and then crack it. The journey is, obviously you need a lot of motivation, but sometimes there are times when you feel very low and you need people to help you. You need people to guide you, your motivation, your mentor. There has to be someone in life. So I think mentor plays very important role when all these things happen in your life.
all right, absolutely. Like, I cannot disagree. So, in your journey, like, who keeps motivating you to to continue your goal, or to like continue studying, and who keeps motivating you, like, no, you can do it, and all these things? Because motivation is very important when you're preparing for something.
Exactly. It was my mother and my brother. So they were there for me always, always. In fact, they were like, I got rejected. I got rejected a lot. So I got selected, I cracked the written examination, then I got rejected in interviews. And it was like, I had no answer to this, why it was happening to me. So they were always by my side, helping me, motivating me that no, you can do it. So the answer of my question is my mother and my brother.
Okay, that's really sweet. I mean, family is always constant. I mean, family is
I
always with
know.
you.
They're irreplaceable. Nobody can take their place in life. Your family is the most important thing, and we must keep this in mind and always, always prioritize them first.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. And I think this is the very, I mean, weird thing, as you spoke about the interview thing. I mean, somehow we managed to clear the written exam. We worked very hard for this. Now again we stuck for interview, and I think this is a very weird criteria of getting a job in government sector. And like, so what would you like to share if you have experienced already?
I remember there was a time I was appearing for an interview, and they rejected me just because they thought that I have this fake accent. So they were like, you belong to a very small town and still you're faking accent. This is not you. And I was like, it was very hard for me to convince them that no, that's how I speak. So I still remember I was literally crushed. I started blaming my English for this, that my English or the way I speak was the reason why I got rejected. But then gradually I realized that no, I can convert this into my strength. And one of the reasons why I have started my YouTube channel and started as an or I want to become a facilitator. So this is the story behind it. Because people
Okay.
say this, and I feel really helpless when they say it because I don't know how started speaking like this. But they were like, no, it's not your accent. How are you speaking like this? You have mugged up, or this is not you. This is not how Indians speak. So I was crushed back then.
Okay, I think that interview was regarding bank post, right? Post in a bank, and not for
Exactly.
a
That was
infrastructure.
exactly. And
Okay,
you're no one to tell me how should I speak or how should I present myself. That's my personality, and it's okay. I don't blame them. It's how we have been living, and it's okay. I don't mind now.
but
I've
I think
forgiven
that you
them.
got a story and you got a motivation from that, that you are going to continue your interest in future. And like, everything happens for a reason, so it's fine. Finally, see, you got a job, you're doing your YouTube also. What else you want? You have everything.
Yeah, exactly. I am not at all sad about it. Yes, it actually motivated me. So
Yeah.
if that thing didn't happen then, I wouldn't be here where I'm right now with my YouTube channel. Obviously budding YouTube channel, but yes, I'm happy about it because it requires a lot of courage to come out and speak. And it's not easy. So I think I'm doing great after that. So I'm happy about it.
Yes, I also feel that you're doing great. I mean, you got everything, achieve everything. Like, you, as per your parents wanted you to get a job, you got the job. You're doing your job, and you're doing your extra things also. I mean, it's really great. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know that you're not feeling I'm interviewing you, so
No,
if you
no, no.
feel
It's nothing like that. In fact, you're such a nice person. You're so humble and you're lovely, like lovely. I don't have words to describe you.
I just wanted to take forward this conversation, and I thought of asking more about you, and I'm asking you
No,
now.
it's completely fine. In fact, nobody, I've never revealed this to anyone, what I'm saying right now, this interview part, and you asked about an experience which motivated you. So I recalled it and I was like, yes, this happened with me, and I was heartbroken then. So thank you so much. And now I've converted that into my motivation. So yes, I'm really happy about
Okay. And what I think is, when you share your lifetime experiences, these conversations are the best conversations. I think you speak your heart and you never lie about your experiences. Come on,
it.
that cannot
Exactly.
be fake.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
these
it's
are
very impromptu. True, true, true. I've not rehearsed anything like that, but it comes out very naturally.
exactly,
And yeah,
because you didn't know that I'm gonna ask you these questions, and I'm asking you.
yeah,
Yes.
that's the beauty of it.
Do you have anything in my mind, like you wanted to ask me? I'm not giving you an opportunity to ask, so please ask.
No, no, it's completely fine. I just love this kind of conversation where you have to perform impromptu, and yeah, I'm just loving it.
Okay, and like, when I was going through your channel, I got to know that you know very beautiful words and you explain those words very well. And I think whenever someone goes through your channel, they'll get to learn a lot of new vocabs. I think that was the highlight when I like check for some time only. because
Yeah,
that's
I have this habit. I don't know, but the words attracts me the most. I mean, I am a logophile, so this is a word where this word means someone who's a lover of words. So I consider myself as a logophile. Yeah,
okay.
and I just love learning about new words, learning new vocabulary. It's my thing. So yeah, that's why I make videos related to it.
Okay. I think it looks really impressive when you use some new word, like like just now you have used logofy. See, I didn't know about it, but it feels so good. Like I get to know something from that word or when you use it. So it's really interesting and it's really impressive also. That's what I feel.
Impressive, and yeah, you make good impressions when you talk to people or sound smarter. So that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons why and it's very difficult to retain vocabulary. I mean, you learn it, but then you don't have time to use it. I think one should learn it with examples. What I felt all these years, that you can learn a lot of words, but when it comes to its application, you forget it. You just use your regular vocabulary words. So it's better to learn those words with examples so that you can retain it for a longer period of time. Like if suppose there is a word, you must remember it with its example so that whenever you need to apply it or implement it, it will come out naturally.
All right. Yeah, right. I agree with you. All right, Ashi. So now I'm gonna ask you five words. You have to tell me five words, five new words which you think I would not know. I would not known. And yeah, in 10 seconds. Come on, tell me.
Okay, so the words, first of all, logo file, you were not knowing the meaning of it. So, logo file. Then the next one is disconcerted. Then the next one is slur. The next one is eccentric. And the next, again, the word is alluring.
Oh my God, Logofy. I knew as you told me. Now tell me the meaning of whole words, as I don't know about it.
Okay, so overmorrow means परसों. So we know tomorrow को हम कल बोलते हैं, but overmorrow मतलब परसों.
Okay, I think both the meanings would be there.
Day after tomorrow, sorry, day after tomorrow. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah, day after tomorrow, right?
Day after tomorrow. Then the next one was slurping. So you make particular sound when you drink any liquid and it's like when you drink the leftover. So there is a sound that's called slurping. So while drinking, you make that sound.